All right, folks, we are back and welcome in to episode number 96 of this Toronto Maple Leafs NHL 22 playthrough. It's game number 3 of the Eastern Conference Final between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Washington Capitals. We're going back to Scotiabank Arena with this series tied at 1 game apiece. The Leafs with a bounce-back effort in game number 2. Can they keep the momentum going and try to snatch home ice advantage away from the Washington Capitals? No, that doesn't make any sense because we already have. We have home ice advantage right now. We're snatched it away in the last game. So all we have to do is win our games at home now. If we win our 3 games at home, then we capitalize on home ice advantage. And we move on to the Stanley Cup Final. Looks like we got a lot of Washington Capitals fans in the stands for the Eastern Conference Final. That's a little sketch. The Leafs season ticket holders are making their money, apparently, with Capitals fans trying to capitalize on the Eastern Conference Final. There's Nylander coming in away with the puck. No, TJ Oshie comes back. And yeah, what have we got to talk about? Lots to talk about in Toronto Maple Leafs land. Lots of injuries going on in Maple Leafs land. Lots of defensemen getting injured. But you know what? We got a defenseman coming back. Rasmus Sandin finally signed his contract, $1.4 million. He'll be probably in the starting lineup for the Toronto Maple Leafs against the Montreal Canadiens on the opening night. Delayed penalty coming here. The Leafs are going to go to a power play unless Morgan Riley scores. He doesn't. I thought Bunting touched that puck. But it's a holding call. We don't see that called very often in this series, as John Carlson's going to go to the box for 2 minutes or less. And the Leafs are going to put out the #1 power play. Ball's Sheldon Keefe, sending out the big boys here early to try and take an early lead in game number 3. But Tavares loses the faceoff, and Jensen will clear the puck. John Tavares is one of the Toronto Maple Leafs who has suffered an injury. He's going to be out a minimum 3 weeks with an oblique injury, so he'll probably miss opening night against the Montreal Canadiens. So lots of opportunities here. Leafs have looked good otherwise in preseason. Centering pass in front. Matthews scores. Austin Matthews off of the feed from William Nylander. The Leafs have the lead. Man, Matthews did a really good job separating himself there from Jensen to get that extra time and space. He knew that feed from Nylander was coming. And just like that, the Leafs lead this game 1-0. Matthews, if he'd take this game over, I'd really like that. Here's Morgan Riley back in. Morgan Riley the shot. Stopped by Samsonov, and he'll hang on. Samsonov, decent so far in the preseason. Allowed 3 goals in the last game to the Ottawa Senators. That game took place in Belleville. That was a good face-off win by Tavares, but Marner had the puck knocked off of his stick. And let's see what the Capitals do here as they try and break in. Then there's a stop for Jack Campbell, his first big save of the night. And he'll just hold on to this one and slow things down. Austin Matthews taking the NHL goal-scoring playoff lead with that 11th goal of the playoffs just moments ago. You know, Travis Dermott, we traded him away at the trade deadline. There's a shot and a rebound, and Mantha scores. I was just about to talk about how Travis Dermott has been outstanding for the Capitals. And he kept that puck in there to get it to Mantha, I think. And the Capitals answer the goal quickly. And, like, no surprise, it's not Kuznetsov. It's not Backstrom. It's not Ovechkin. It's the depth goal scoring coming through for the Washington Capitals. Tavares turns that puck over. Jake Muzzin throws it back for Lyubushkin. Muzzin's also going to be missing some time here coming up, like I said. In the last episode, I think it was. Oh, Marner. What a move to the front of the net. Connor Sheary battling there with Mikheyev. Mikheyev can't come away with the puck, though. Like I said in the last episode, it'll be nice if the Leafs can get half of the games from Jake Muzzin this year just because of his injury troubles the last few years. Hopefully Tavares doesn't miss too much time with his injury. Obliques can be tricky, and Tavares said that going into training camp that he was in the best shape that he has been in recent years. Of course, he dealt with that back, head injury, whatever you want to call it. Oh, there's Ovechkin. You knew he was going to show up eventually. 6th goal of the playoffs for Ovechkin. The Capitals are out to a 2-1 lead here. That's okay. We can handle that. Sheldon Keefe puts out the checking line of Camp, Kasha, and Kerfoot. Camp's going to win this draw rather easily. Here's Rasmus Sandin. Yeah, hopefully the Leafs are going to be okay the first couple of weeks here of the regular season. But you just never know, honestly. Here come the Capitals again. That puck's intercepted by Sandin, and now Camp's away. Camp, does he have mates to help out? He does not. And Camp's going to just circle back here. Camp to the front of the net. Camp, backhand shot. He scores. David Camp with just his 3rd goal of the playoffs, tying this game up at 2s. Camp kind of broke free there. Didn't have any mates with him. Controlled the puck behind the net. And then the Capitals kind of just let him walk out in front. And you know what? Honestly, he's probably the guy that you want to let walk out in front, because he doesn't have very many goals these playoffs. But, yeah. He buried it. Made no mistake. And this game's tied up at 2s. Goaltending. Goaltending. Like I've said throughout the course of these playoffs, I think we just got to outscore the teams, and then we should be okay. Centering pass. Backstrom. Stopped by Soup. Breakout pass from Sandin again to Wayne Simmons. Simmons stopping up. Simmons taking it to the front. Simmons scores. I feel like Samsonov kind of lost his crease there a little bit. The backhand shot beats him rather easily, honestly. And it's 3-2 Leafs. Back and forth they go. We're only like 11 and a half minutes into this game, and it's already 3-2. Giordano with a huge hit on Mantha. Bunting's going to move it up to Gio. Gio, the blast. Gets deflected there into the corner. Now Matthews is going to come away with the puck. Matthews trying to find Bunting. The shot is blocked. Bunting around. Bunting the shot. Samsonov gets a stick on it this time. That could have been dangerous. We could have been talking about a potential goaltending change there for the Capitals. Here's Mantha back in. Across for Gusev, the shot. Jack Campbell read that perfectly to get across. Here's Bunting with the puck. Bunting will just tap it forward to Morgan Rielly. And that gets the puck out of the zone. Morgan Rielly. Austin Matthews to the front of the net. And Samsonov gets across. Matthews looked like he got a stick on that. But Samsonov with a big save there. Hey, you know what? Let's also talk about Matt Murray, who didn't allow a goal in his first appearance of the preseason. That's exciting. And you know what's really exciting is the fact that, knock on wood, both goaltenders have gotten through it so far without an injury, as Jack Campbell makes an easy save there, and he'll hang on. Yeah, still a little bit of preseason left, about a week to go before the start of the NHL regular season. And the Leafs have 3 games in 4 nights to start the regular season. One of the games is against these Washington Capitals. That is going to be the Toronto Maple Leafs home opener. So it's a different look for the Leafs this year, seeing a different team on the home opener night, which is kind of cool. That'll probably be Samsonov's first start, because I expect that Matt Murray will get the opening night assignment in Montreal, and, you know, with it being a back-to-back and all. I think the Leafs will, oh man. Oh, that was dangerous. I think the Leafs will go with both goaltenders there on the first 2 nights of the NHL regular season. Actually, it's the second and third night. The Leafs don't play on opening night. Centering pass there in front is stopped and turned away there by Jack Campbell again. The Leafs are out. Nice move by Engvall to get around his man. Here's the Wayne Train with the shot. Tries to go short side on Samsonov. He read that all the way. Simmons also had a chance there to pick the top corner, but decided to go short side. That's okay. You know what? I'll take that. As things have kind of settled down here the last couple of minutes. No goals scored. But did I just speak too soon? No, Samsonov gets across to make that save off of that fat pass from Mikheyev to Marner. It's a little bit too slow developing. And Samsonov read it rather easily, and he got across to make that save. We've had some wild first periods in the past, and the games have kind of settled down after that. We'll just have to kind of see what happens here as we enter the last minute of the first period. Mikheyev tries to lay the body on his man and force a turnover. Doesn't quite work. Tom Wilson's going to bring it back into the zone. 2-on-1 here as Wilson got around Sandin. Great play by Justin Hall to break that up. Dying seconds. Ilya Mikheyev. One last chance for the Maple Leafs. He tries to jam it. Tavares on the side. Almost got a whack at it as well. But Samsonov kind of held his post there and the puck slid by him. Are we going to see, is this the replay at the very end of the period? No, that's a replay of the goal. A goal that gave the Leafs the lead, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what goal that was. It was just a shot of Samsonov there. 3-2 as we head here to the second period of game number 3 of the Eastern Conference Final. Here's Matthews to take the draw against Backstrom. Matthews loses the draw. Travis Dermott somehow playing on the top line. Top defensive pair breaks it out. Nylander tries to feed it through Dermott and wow, breaks it up again. Travis Dermott, all-star. Oh man, here we go. Morgan Rielly with Bunting, but Morgan Rielly will take it to the net himself. Samsonov makes that save. Great stop there by Samsonov as the Capitals were caught sleeping there as Morgan Rielly kind of just walked through. The Capitals definitely pinch a lot. And you know what? I'm okay with that. It was a defensive error there from Travis Dermott, too. So I was just singing him his praises. And, oh, man, stolen by Backstrom. Off of the stick of Morgan Rielly. And Jack Campbell has to be sharp and make a save there. Singing the praises of Travis Dermott. And there's another pinch that's not going to work out. And Matthews has escaped here with Bunting. Matthews, the shot. Stopped by Samsonov. And Orlov gets the rebound just before Matthews has a chance to stop it. Mitch Marner holds the line here. Marner around, centering pass, Matthews! And Orlov once again gets a stick on it, preventing it from getting to Matthews. As Matthews and Marner almost had a rare connection in this video game. They play together in real life quite a bit, but not in the video game world because Matthews and Nylander have such dynamic chemistry in this game that I just haven't been able to break them up. And when I have broken them up on rare occasions, it has not worked out. There's Mikheyev with a backhand shot that kind of just goes wide of net. Lyubushkin, big hit on Mantha. Tavares battling with Marner along the sideboards. Tavares trying to come away at the puck. And he does, finding Marner. Marner in, stutter step to get free. Tripped up, no call. Stretch pass off the bench. Comes Nick Dowd. He finds Orlov. Dowd! Huge save by Soup. The glove save keeps this game within 1 goal as the Leafs look to hold on here and look for an insurance marker midway through the second period. Scramble draw. Connor Sheary stopped by Soup. He's settled in, folks. He's definitely settled in. Sheary to the point. Orlov. Lyubushkin breaks it up. Breakaway pass. Andre Kasha. Check by Schultz on the back check. Could not get the shot away. I slowed out to go to the forehand shot. Should have just gone in with speed and gone to the backhand. Didn't work. Disappointing. Kerfoot intercepts that play. It's looking more and more likely that Kerfoot is going to start the season with the Toronto Maple Leafs, especially given the fact that John Tavares is injured. Now Kerfoot almost got a step there. Definitely could have been a penalty maybe. He was almost free there. A little bit of a trip, a little bit of a stutter. I don't know what you want to call it. But he lost the puck just for a split second. Lyubushkin drops it back for Kerfoot. The shot just goes wide over top of the net. That was a great look there for Kerfoot. Back the other way. Nick Dowd can't get around Sandin again. Sandin's been brilliant since joining the lineup after the injuries to the defense. TJ Brody is out of the lineup currently. Oh, man, now Sandin lays a hit on his man. He drops the gloves, and we're going to have a fight. Garnet Hathaway going after Sandin. This is kind of an unfair matchup here. Sandin going to try and hold his own, though. I mean, I really don't think that was a hit that was worthy of dropping the gloves. But the Capitals trying to get some life on their bench, and now Sandin's holding his own. Sandin, uppercut, ends him. Hathaway down. Sandin wins the fight. And he'll go to the box for 5 minutes. I don't think there was any penalty on that play. A delayed penalty? No, there was not. And we're going to stay 5 aside here. Jason Spezza to take the draw. Spezza loses it to Lars Eller. And Nick Jensen's going to get this puck up to TJ Sochi. Remember his outstanding Olympics in Sochi? where he scored all those goals. Here's Morgan Riley to the front of the net. Morgan Riley, Simmons the whack at it. And I'm not sure if that got to Samsonov or not. Regardless, it stays out of the net. Somehow, some way. And this game will remain a one-goal game. Morgan Riley tries to get the puck out, but it's held in. Hagelin battling with Spezza in the corner. I really do think now, I've heard it more and more, that Spezza is going to come back in the middle of the season. We'll see if the Leafs are in need of some center ice help. Spezza was great at taking faceoffs last year, and I'm sure he won't lose a beat even in retirement. Here's Simmons trying to find Engvall and Matthews in front. Engvall comes away with it. The shot turned aside. Engvall. Oh, man, Matthews. That pass was just behind him. Or else that could have been some Matthews magic there. Here's Gusev back the other way. And Jack Campbell makes a big stop on him. Gusev, he's got the puck in the corner. Campbell makes the save again. Gusev tries to get out in front. He's checked. And that puck will go onto the stick of Lyubushkin, who will find the Wayne train through center ice. He's got Matthews and Engvall with him. Simmons. Muzzin comes in to lay a hit. I feel like that hit was bigger than the Sandin hit. Matthews being interfered with here, and it is a delayed penalty call. I'm not sure who that is, but he's going to the box. Matthews spins away from his man. He's through. Matthews, patented wrister. Oh, man, Engvall with the whack out of midair there into the glove of Samsonov. It's Lars Eller going to the box. You know what? Let's just stick with the big boys here. I know that they're a little tired, but they capitalized in their first opportunity on the night, and we need a big insurance marker here with 2:23 to go in the second. Tavares wins the draw to Matthews. Matthews behind the net. Gets himself free. Matthews rings it off the post. Here's Tavares. Looking. Waiting. Tavares in front. Broken up by Carlson, but he can't clear it. Matthews holds the line. In front. Can't get a shot away. That was a pass for Nylander. And he was definitely free down low. I don't know what to say about that. It was pretty ugly. Here's Tavares. Looking for his turn. Tavares. Backhand shot. Stop. Nylander can't get the rebound. It's cleared off the glass and out. Mitch Marner back to collect. We don't do any drop back passes in EA Sports. Here's Nylander in. Nylander circles around his man. Caught up. And the Capitals will clear the puck. A minute to go in the Leafs power play. Marner to Tavares. Tavares in. Tavares waiting, taking. Nylander scores. Off Samsonov and into the back of the net. William Nylander with his 11th goal of the playoffs. Second power play point of the game. Look at this backhand. Boom. He knew he only had a split second there to beat Samsonov. Leafs go 2 for 2 on the power play. It's 4-2. Special teams have been the difference, really, in these playoffs. Games when I have killed off penalties. Games when I've taken too many penalties. Games when my opponent's taken too many penalties. You've noticed them all. Here's TJ Oshie. Oh, man, who had that? Was that Backstrom missing the side of the net? Ovechkin stopped by Campbell. Thrown out in front. Campbell makes another save. Oh, man. I definitely shouldn't have thrown that one out in front. Ovechkin picks the pocket of Mikheyev, but nice play by Lyubushkin to help out his mate there. As time expires here in the second period, only one goal in the second. That power play backhand marker there by William Nylander. And the Leafs will take a 4-2 lead into the third period. Looking to take a 2-1 series lead against the Washington Capitals. This period is big. Looking to hang on to home ice advantage. Matthews wins the draw. And he's quickly turned back there as the third period is underway. Here's Bunting. He's got a step on Carlson, who took a pinch. To Matthews. He scores. Austin Matthews. 2 goals. Yes, sir. Austin Matthews makes it snappy, beating Samsonov, making it 5-2. That's an insurance marker I love to see. Now let's see if he can complete the hat trick. Matthews wins the draw. Morgan Riley tries to go straight up to him. That puck's turned over rather easily. Gio, nice stick there. tries to get the puck free for Nylander. Battle along the sideboards. Somebody move it. Nylander's actually going to come away with this puck somehow. Nylander's going to stop up. Waiting. Nylander around his man. Nylander. Oh, man. That was, should have been a tap-in. Here's Bunting for Matthews. Matthews around. Stopped by Samsonov. The puck pops right back out. Travis Dermott settles it down. The building was shaking there. I don't know what that was about. Here's Ocean. He's going to get around Morgan Riley. Tries to make a move. Stopped by Campbell. And he'll hang on. Jack Campbell. A little bit of a shaky first period. But has settled in the last period and a half. Keeping the Washington Capitals at 2 goals. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Huge block there by Giordano. Gusev the shot. Gloved away by Soup. Battle along the corner. Giordano's going to get this free. That puck's turned over, but it does go offside. Austin Matthews, 1 goal away from the hat trick. Will he get it? I was going to say my guess is that he'll get it in an empty net, but that would mean that I have to give up another goal, and that's not in the plans right now. Oh, man, but I just took a penalty. It's a tripping call here to Mikheyev. Orlov, the shot, touched up there by Morgan Riley. And Mikheyev's going to go to the box for 2 minutes or left due to a trip. And if you've been watching this series, you all know. My penalty killing sucks. Plain and simple. There's no way to make it sound good. I'm terrible at penalty killing. But the Washington Capitals aren't even going to put out Ovechkin. Oh, man, what a stop there by Soup. Clear this puck, Muzzin. He gets it out. Great clear there by Muzzin. What a great save by Soup. I feel like doing the Jim Houston. Great save, Campbell. That's my best Jim Houston impression. I'm so disappointed that he's retired. Marner into the corner to Giordano. The Leafs are going to escape here with Jake Muzzin. He's got speed. A breakaway for Jake Muzzin. Scores. What a shorty rush there from Jake Muzzin. His 3rd goal of the playoffs. I think one of his other goals was a shorthanded rush. I don't know where that came from. I don't even know how that beat Samsonov. I was kind of just shooting that puck there. Hey, but it's 6-2. And now it really doesn't matter if we allow another goal or not. Power play? Sure. I'm okay with that. It'll still be 3 goals for the Capitals to try and come back from. Here's Nylander. Will he have a shorthanded goal? He had several in the regular season. Labushkin kind of pinched there, and now we got a 2-on-1 back here the other way. Morgan Riley, get down. No. But he takes away the pass, sort of. Ah, Jack Campbell. Like, I don't even know. Soupy made like 7 saves there before Backstrom finally puts it in the net. So, I mean, it's only his 5th goal of the playoffs. Yeah, we scored one of blah, 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 blah. I don't really know what to say. That was my fault for trying to take a huge hit with Labushkin there on the penalty kill. I kind of played that one a little sloppy. Here's Muzzin. Another rush for Muzzy. Kind of skates himself into a bad spot there. Now we're caught again. TJ Sochi back the other way. Turns it over to Dermott. Dermott the shot. Stopped by Campbell. The rebound pops straight back out. And Campbell will poke it away. Here comes Mikheyev. The teams are trading chances. Mikheyev. Stopped by Samsonov. The puck bounces straight up in the air. And Samsonov will grab it and hang on. I'm sorry, Soup. I'm sorry. I kind of got a little bit aggressive here in the last couple of minutes. And I've traded chances. And it's not a reflection on your play, Soup. Here's Spezza. Delayed penalty again. Spezza scores. What a snipe there from Jason Spezza. The veteran comes through again for the Leafs in the playoffs. It's 7-3. Man, You Make My Dreams Come True is playing a lot in this game. Yes, it's still the goal song of the Toronto Maple Leafs as of right now. They'll probably change it opening night. Let's be real. Here's Spezza. Trying to get another goal there for Spezza. Didn't quite work out. Nick Dowd battling with Justin Hall. But the Capitals are going to come away with the puck. Tom Wilson, the shot off the skate of Sandin. And their Capitals are going to control the puck here. Nick Dowd turned aside there by Campbell. To Spezza in the corner. And Sandin will move it out the outside. Nope. He turns it over to Tom Wilson. Because, of course, it's Tom Wilson. Pass to Dermott. Tom Wilson, the shot. Oh, my goodness. The Capitals are buzzing here. I mean, it doesn't really matter. because I think we can hold on to a 4-goal lead with 9 minutes left. But, I mean, you never know. Crazier things have happened. Here's Tom Wilson in through the zone, trying to get around Sandin. Yeah, you got to be kidding me. It's Travis Dermott again? Dermott and Wilson have been like a dynamic duo in this series. Like the two guys that you would least expect to come through for the Capitals in the playoffs. But, I mean, so far it's been meant nothing. Sandin is in trouble here. He's going to move it to Justin Hall, who will move it back to Sandin, and Sandin will get it out. Just like that, it's tic-tac-toe. Oh, man. Bad pinch there. Kerfoot just got leveled going to the front of the net. And he's had injury history in this series and in these playoffs, so watch out for that. Turned over there. Kerfoot, try to get that puck free. No, it's not going to work. And back come the other way. Hey, while we're talking about the Toronto Maple Leafs and players who may or may not be on the team, here's Kerfoot. He's got speed. Kerfoot's away with Nylander. Boom. Oh, Samsonov, what a save. Oh, how did he get across on that? What a great save there by Samsonov on Nylander to keep this game 7-4. Keep the Capitals in it, at least for a short time here. And now Camp's got the puck. Speaking of players who may or may not make the Toronto Maple Leafs this year, Nick Robertson has looked fantastic so far in preseason. He's been in and out of the Leafs roster, has had injury problems, you know, basically his entire career. NHL career, that is. So, like, if he's healthy, he could be a player to look out for this year with the Leafs. Nylander in front, bunting the whack at it. And Samsonov with 2 huge saves there to keep the Capitals in it. I feel like I've said that a lot in the last couple of minutes. Samsonov wants his mates to come back. And there's a turnover. Gusev. Giordano closes the gap there. And now Morgan Riley tries to get it out again. Ball to turn over. Backstrom the shot. Stopped by Campbell. We're playing sloppy, folks. It's a sloppy third. But now we're out of the zone. Matthews looking for the hat trick. Stops up at the circle. Matthews waits. Takes. Glove by Samsonov. What a glove. But Matthews was hooked on the play. It's another interference call, this time to TJ Oshie. And the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to go back to the power play where they're 2 for 2 on the night. You know what? Don Cherry would say this is running up the score here with 2:31 remaining, up by 3. But we're putting out the big boys. Matthews looking for the hat trick. Tavares with a little bit of a pick there. Matthews tries to go to the front of the net, and I just kind of handled myself into nothingness there. That's all right. We'll try it again. Marner back the other way. Mitch Marner is in. Marner, the shot. Stopped by Samsonov. Orlov picks off the puck, but Nylander's right on him. The Capitals pass it side to side. Nylander picks it off there just for a second. Nick Dowd, is he going to get the puck out finally? He does. To Orlov as the Capitals kind of push it here. Down by 3 with 2 minutes to go. Off the bench comes Kerfoot. He gets leveled again. Look out, Kerfoot. You might be in some injury trouble here. Balchel and Keefe says we're not going to run up the score anymore, Josh. I'm putting out the second line. Fine. Whatever. I'll just score with Mitch Marner instead. Here's Muzzin. Muzzin. Stretch pass for Mikheyev. Mikheyev is in. He's got speed. Mikheyev tries to center it. Puck bounces out in front. It's like, bleh, nothing. Play there. Looks like Spezza's on the ice here. Does that mean Mitch Marner's off? It kind of looks like it. Hathaway centering pass. Picked off there by Muzzin. 46 seconds to go in the Toronto Maple Leafs power play. A minute to go in the game. Here's Mikheyev. The shot. The rebound. Kerfoot scores. 3 for 3 on the power play. Just like that. Bang, bang. Thank you very much. This game's over, folks. And the Leafs have a 2-1 series lead. I'm calling it now. This is not jinxing it. Up 8-4 with 1-1-1 to go. 1:11 to go in the third period. There's Ovechkin trying to get back on the board here with another goal. Engvall tries to get that shot blocked. Doesn't quite work. Lyubushkin is going to clear this puck. Balchel and Keefe playing the fourth line. Spezza gets leveled along the boards. Was that Ovechkin? Engvall comes and takes out Jensen. Now Engvall's going to try and go to the front of the net. Engvall tries to slide it through the pads of Samsonov. Samsonov's like, I'm done with this game. Get me out of here. Moves the puck. Spezza back to pick it off. Simmons, Spezza. We'll do the nice thing here and just dump it in. Gain center, dump it in. Just play a little defense. We're not going to try here, folks. We're going to play the nice, polite hockey. Except we're going to take out TJ Oshie here. Backstrom tries to find Kempny.  'Kempney. Lyubushkin went down for the block, and Campbell makes one last stop there. 'Kempny. 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 'K with 9.6 seconds to go in this Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Final, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are 9.6 seconds away from taking a 2-1 series lead. It was a disappointing Game 1 to the start of the series, but the Leafs have bounced back with 2 strong, solid performances against the Capitals. The crowd's counting it down. Tavares, one last shot on Samsonov. He'll hang on here with 1.1 seconds to go. The refs did not want to get to dinner early, apparently. They set a reservation for a late time. They must have thought this game was going to go to overtime. Tavares, one last faceoff win. No shot there from Jake Muzzin. And the Toronto Maple Leafs maintain home ice advantage here with a strong game number 3, winning this game by a score of 8-4. Performances, I mean, I don't even know if there's one standout performance in this game. It was a solid team win. And the team salutes the crowd at Scotiabank Arena. They're 2 wins away from the Stanley Cup Final. And that's just exciting times. Spezza with the goal. Austin Matthews with 2. William Nylander with the goal. I can't even remember who else scored. But it was just that kind of night. Kerfoot with 1. The power play clicking. Everybody enjoying their time at Scotiabank Arena. And the first Eastern Conference Final game at Scotiabank/Air Canada Centre since 2002. That was the game the Leafs lost, Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Final to the Carolina Hurricanes. I've mentioned that once or twice in this series. I don't need to bore you with that story again. Yeah, the Leafs lost. They only scored 1 goal. They almost came back and blah, 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 blah. I feel like I've said blah, 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 blah a lot in this episode, too. Capitals actually outshoot the Toronto Maple Leafs in this game. Rasmus Sandin, 3rd star. William Nylander, star number 2. And I think that means we all know who first is. First has got to be Austin Matthews, right? Why does it always go 3rd and 2nd really, really quickly, and then first takes forever? Austin Matthews, 1st star. Game number 3. What else do you expect? Austin Matthews, great silly there. Yeah, that's all we got here left for this one. I don't even remember what episode this was now. Episode 96? Sure, let's go with that. So if you like this episode, hit the like button, subscribe if you really like it. I'll see you guys in the next episode, which is episode number 97, maybe. Not too sure. Can't remember. If it is, it's the Connor McDavid episode. Because 97. Also, did you see that Elliot Friedman dropping that bomb at the end of the podcast the other day, his podcast, that says that the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to try and get Connor McDavid when he becomes a free agent in a couple of years. That'll be interesting, especially if they keep Austin Matthews. The cap's going up, folks. Austin Matthews and Connor McDavid on the same team? I don't know. McDavid will definitely come home. But will Austin Matthews stay? I guess we'll find out. And we'll find out what happens in this series in the next episode. Stay tuned for that one. And thanks for watching.